Okay, guys, it's a Maine beer review number. No, it's not even a Maine beer review. Give me a freaking break. It's an Alaskan beer review number three, and let's start tonight. We're talking about the size of these cans, and this was 11.2. We've been talking about this for a couple nights, and I got my freaking Harley Davidson jersey on again. But anyway, Kenai River Brewing Company was the first Alaskan brewery I found out that put beer in cans rather than bottles. And the reason they did it was so fishermen could carry the empty beer cans out easier than a bunch of beer bottles when they're out on the water. Why they went with the 11.2 ounce can, who the frig knows? But anyway, that's it. It was all about fishermen. And again, they were the first. That's kind of cool. I can't imagine um, not having cans of beer, but I guess when it first started, the microbrews up in Alaska, it was all bottled. Um, tonight's tonight's beer is a 12 ounce can, and like you can see, it's not that much bigger. But the thing is, but it comes from Midnight Sun Brewing Company out of Anchorage, and the name of this beer is Panty Peeler. And I was going to tell you a motorcycle story, but I'm going to tell you a Border Patrol panty story instead. But let's pop this baby and get a taste of it, okay? And let's go. One means three. Oh yeah, good beer. What the story is years ago I was in El Paso, and some of us we had a locker room, but it was a small locker room, and some of us opted to actually change at home, wear our uniforms to work and wear them home, and we only lived in maybe a mile from the office and the station, and so anyway, one morning I come home, I hang up my uniform coat on the back of the door, and next morning I'm having coffee with Jenny, and Jenny picks up my coat. She's gonna put it in the closet. She's emptying out the pockets, and she pulls out this pair of women's panties, and she goes, "Bob, you want to tell me something? Whose panties are these?" Now I can't remember the girl's name, but I says, "Ah," I go, "Jenny, there must be Maria's panties. She stuck them in there." Well, for you guys listening to this video, that's not a good answer when your wife asks you whose panties these are. Um, but it gets worse. Ginny, I said, "Well, Bob, who's Maria?" And I says, "Oh, well, Maria's a hooker from Juarez, and we picked her up, and before we dropped her off, um, she probably stuck them in our coat pocket. That's her sense of humor." Well, this still doesn't go over good, but I explained the whole story, and this is how it worked. Is like, picture a busy city street. It's night shift. You're cruising the El Paso Street or Alameda with your partner, windows down, and you're driving down the street, a lot of people, and you recognize the good guys, the bad guys, the people who are illegal, the hookers from El Paso, the hookers from Juarez. And sure enough, Maria and her partner are walking down the street, and we cruise up to the curb, and the Border Patrol has an amazing rapport with the illegal alien. This bullshit you hear on TV, this is politics. This is making me sick. If they just let the Border Patrol do their work, we could fix the problem. But the thing is, anyway, we see Maria and her friend. They're tricking down in downtown El Paso. We pull up to the curb and say, "Don't even have to get out of the friggin' car." So Maria, come on, get in the back. And sure enough, they jump in the back, and we recognize them. They know us. They know the routine. We write them up. We kick them back to Juarez, and we got a good relationship. But they think it's funny, the hookers, and what they'll do is they'll slip off their panties and stick them in our uniform coats. So when we go home to our wives or our girlfriends, they find it and we get in trouble. Well, I wasn't the first it happened to, and it's happened probably since then. But anyway, that's the story of the hookers in El Paso and Juarez, and the Border Patrol and the cops. Anyway, getting back to the beer, it's Panty Peeler. I checked 3 or 4 times to make sure that's the name of this beer, but it friggin' is, and it's got a picture of a naked girl riding a reindeer. I mean, I guess that's what they do in Alaska. Um, and this is a Belgian style triple um, ale, and when I spell triple, it's Tripel. It's from a Westmalle triple style beer. I guess it was in Europe or whatever. And what it means is it's a strong pale ale. So let's give this another sip. The can's kind of cool. You know, of course, it's probably somebody's going to say it's sexist, but I mean, I really could care less. But anyway, let's take another sip. We'll get a color check. Yeah, they got orange peel and coriander in here. Um, and when they say stronger, this is an 8.5% alcohol by volume, so that's getting up there. Let's get a color check on this baby and see what it looks like. Oh, it's not as pale as I thought it was going to be, though. It's a little darker. Again, you know what? Well, this one isn't as filtered as the ones we've been drinking. And it's not really super carbonated, but I'll tell you what it's not. No aftertaste, no bitterness. And when we're talking about IBUs, I don't know if all Alaskan beers are putting those international bittering unit scale on their beers, but last night's beer from Alaskan Brewing Company out of where the Juneau, it was out of Juneau, was 65 IBUs. This is only 15. So the difference in bitterness is noticeable. That's, oh, the collar, lost the collar. But anyway, let's taste this baby. They're saying there's orange peel and coriander. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what corianders taste like, but I'm getting the orange peel out of this, and it's almost an orangey color. Is it from the orange peel? Who the frig knows? But anyway, let me finish this glass up. This is actually a nice beer. No bitterness at all. And again, it's a triple, Belgian style triple. Yeah, Timmy, I tell you what, buddy. Another good friggin' beer from Alaska. Uh, yeah, it's Panty Peeler and nice beer. Again, 12-ounce can. Man, this thing looks small. Tomorrow night, I'm saving that big one. There's a 19 point something ounce can in that refrigerator. That'll be the last one. And so, till tomorrow night, what am I going to score this baby? Again, I like it. It's strong in the alcohol, but I'm going to score it 8.5. Okay, exactly what its alcohol by volume is. This is a nice beer, Timmy. I mean, you picked. I don't know about this fourth one, but the first three you picked for me uh, are right on the spot, baby. So till tomorrow, guys. Again, uh, thanks for watching, and salute, and drive careful out there. And we're finally gonna get. It's a beautiful, cool night out. We're finally gonna get some dry weather. So anyway, till tomorrow, with the last Alaskan beer review number 4. Catch you then.